Well, hello, mamas. Jessica Coulter here. We are starting a new series this week. We're focusing on content knowledge and we're focusing on study skills. So I'm going to come out and say it. I'm going to come out and ask the important question. Do you agree with me that study skills are more important than content knowledge? Let me know below. This is the number one question I have for you all this week. Because I got to tell you, as a tutor, specifically a study tutor, someone who teaches teens how to learn through study skills are going to always win for me, hands down. So that's what we're focusing on this week. In today's video, we're very much focused on this idea of why study skills are superior. So before I go too much further, I want to say thanks for watching. Also want to encourage you to schedule a talk with Jessie if you haven't done so already. If you, your teen, and myself have not met one-on-one online, let's do it. Let's figure out what those study skills are that your teen is missing, how I can help, and why they're going to make such a difference. And all you got to do, click that link in the description. But we'll talk about that more in a little bit. So now that you've hopefully shared your thoughts about study skills versus content, I want to share my thoughts, my experiences, and what I know to be true based on all the students I've had a chance to help throughout the years. So, why are study skills superior? Well, it is pretty simple. Your teen needs these study skills to know how to learn. And once your teen knows how to learn, hopefully sometime in middle school, your teen learns these skills that I teach my Love to Learn study program, because to me, that's the perfect age, right around 7th grade, 8th grade, for your teen to learn how to study. But the point is here, once your teen knows how to learn, once he knows how to take notes, once she knows how to organize, once he knows how to manage his time, once she has a clear goal and that motivation, well, that is going to be so beneficial to every single class your teen takes. That's the simplest reason why study skills are superior, is that they do not matter to one specific class, to one specific subject. Your teen learns how to learn for life once your teen learns how to study. Okay, so there's another tidbit for you if I didn't come out and say it. Life skills are the same thing as study skills, or knowing how to study, knowing how to learn is a life skill. So if you have any doubts, if you shared something different up above as to content skills being more important, do know study skills are superior because your teen needs them for everything. Whether he's learning something in class, she wants to start a new hobby at home, or when your teens are out there on their own, knowing how to study, knowing how to learn is going to make a huge difference in those opportunities your teen receives at work and any type of interest, any type of advancement. Okay, your teen needs to know how to learn. So let's talk about this some more. I've got a couple more thoughts I want to share with you. Before I do, if you're just joining us, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube. Make sure to follow, make sure to subscribe to the Ace Cookie Tutoring Facebook business page and YouTube channel, because we're talking about content versus study skills all week. And on this channel, on this page, we're always diving into teens and school, loving to learn and study skills. So if you want some more information, be sure to let me, Jessica Coulter, the CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring and Study with Jessie, help you and your teen. All right, what else do I want to tell you about why content is not superior to study skills? Well, as you can probably imagine, content is specific to content. Okay, so if your teen's in a math class and she gets really, really good at whatever math they're talking about, that's great. But my question to you is does that math class help your teen write her papers? Now, if she writes about something related to math, a certain mathematician, certain formula, certain way of doing problems, yeah, that's going to be an awesome English paper. But if your daughter doesn't ever read in math class, if there's story problems, yeah, but if there's not any actual reading comprehension happening, or any texts and then papers being turned in, well, there's not a whole lot of connection between the math class and the English class. But if your daughter knows how to take notes, it doesn't matter if she's in class learning from the teacher how to do this problem, or it doesn't matter if she's now reading a book or doing some research in English and taking notes for that paper. That skill is the same. The idea of the note taking, which is a study skill, but the actual content of what she's writing about isn't as important as actually having the skill, the study skill, the life skill of note taking. So I want to keep it kind of broad today and just kind of go make it clear what my viewpoint is, that study skills are more important than content knowledge. We'll dive more into this throughout the week, but if you have questions about study skills, you have questions about why content is not superior, I want to hear them. Feel free to share them down below these videos, or even better, bring them to our Talk with Jessie, our consultation, our one-on-one time, because it is totally free for us to talk, you, me, and your teen. And all you got to do, click that link that you see in the description, go to my website, choose a day and a time that works best for you guys, and happy to confirm that with you within 48 hours, and we'll meet and we'll see, okay, what's going on? Because 9 times out of 10, when a parent comes to me and says, my daughter's struggling in this class, or my son seems to have this problem with homework, it's not that our teens don't want to learn. It's not that our teens aren't capable of doing better. It's that they literally are lacking study skills. They literally do not know how to learn based on their interests, based on their learning style, based on skills that they were never taught. So have a good night. See you tomorrow. And remember, schedule a free talk with Jessie so we can help your teen love to learn by gaining some study skills that are probably missing, whether you know it or your teen knows it right now. Tomorrow.